And you weren't lying about shooting lefty, huh?
No, it didn't look good, but it'll look better tomorrow for sure. Yeah.
Get some nerves.
I need to sleep. I need to sleep on my shoulder a little bit more.
Get some nerves out with it in a competitive situation, or
Nah, but you seen when I switched to the right, I only missed one shot though.
Yeah.
So
What was the whole experience like for you?
it was dope, man. You know, I'm ready to play tomorrow for sure.
You taking the night? Do you get rest? What's kind of your Saturday night routine?
Nah, I don't really. It's an All-Star game, so I don't really care about how many hours I sleep. It's my brother's birthday, so I don't think I'm gonna get that much sleep tonight.
Is that important during the day tomorrow, though?
To get rest? Nah, I mean, not really. It's like I said, it's an All-Star game. I don't treat it like a real game, so I probably won't take a nap.
Yeah.
what are you gonna get into? Birthday?
Nah.
Your all-time favorite player growing up. What's gonna be like to have this experience with him?
This is my second time being. Nah, I think last time he was hurt. Last year he was hurt. I don't think he was here. Yeah, but it's dope, man. Because like I said, he's my favorite player of all time. So being around him, talking to him is even a dream come true. Because watching him on TV and playing with him on the game is just crazy. So
speaking of KD, him and Steph and LeBron have all been the face of the league for basically as long as you can probably remember. They're all obviously getting towards the end of their careers. What do you sort of think about who could potentially be the future of the league after those guys are off the stage, and do you think about yourself as potentially sort of taking on that kind of a mantle in the future?
Not really. I never really think about it like that. I just go out and try to win and, put on for the Timberwolves and the whole organization, the whole city of Minneapolis. I never think about it like individually. Will I be the face of the league? It's not really big on my, in my mind. I want to win and bring a championship in Minnesota.
What do you think about the fact that a lot of guys, whether it's KD or other guys, sort of mention you as somebody who could be that kind of person?
Oh, that's dope, man. Especially coming from KD, my favorite player of all time. That'd be dope. But like I said, I don't really care about that, man. I'm a team guy.
What's that hologram court like to play on and run around on and shoot on?
The what?
The court that you guys were playing on just now with the Skills Challenge. What was that like? Like the court out there.
The court
was like lighting up.
Man, I have no clue. It was cool. I don't know.
Thanks.
Do you enjoy the growth of your success, or is it getting a little overwhelming, or like how do you grow with your stardom as it continues to grow?
Sometimes I just have to like get away, go home, and just turn my phone off because it's definitely a lot. But it's definitely cool. It's something I asked for. It's something I've worked for, so I can't try to hide in the shadows. But it's fun for me, man. I enjoy it for sure.
And is that something you might talk to KD and others about who have been in that spot? Like, hey, how do you handle this? Like,
Nah, not at all. Nah,
Yeah.
nah. Not big on asking for advice or nothing like that. But I just talk to them about basketball, pretty much.
What about KD's game did you admire specifically?
Growing up, what I admire about KD's game, just he was always offensive minded. Just put it on the floor, go get a bucket at any time of the game. And on 2K, he was unstoppable. Yeah, like 2012, 2013. I'm still in middle school, you know what I mean? So playing with him was great for me. I always won.
Him and Mike Conley Grizzlies, those were.
Yeah, him and Mike Conley. Mike Conley was super fast, and KD was super skilled.
You obviously, who told you made it? Not that you didn't know you were gonna make it, but making it when you know the coaches voted.
Told me that I made the All-Star game.
Yeah.
I actually was asleep, and I woke up, and everybody was like texting me and calling me, and I pretty much knew what they wanted.
Yeah.
But I seen my girl show me that Cat made it, and I called Cat, and I was like, "Hey, bro, congrats! Like, good job."
Did does it feel different this time around? Does it mean something different?
I mean, yeah, because I got my coaching staff and Cat in the game with me, so it definitely feels different.
Yeah. But I mean, in terms of you weren't a replacement.
Oh yeah, it's cool. Yeah, for sure.
And not sure if you've been asked that the left-handed shooting didn't go so well. You still planning on doing that tomorrow?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I ain't gonna drop 80 every night. It's all good.
Yeah, growing up, kind of watching KD shoot, you came into the league and you seemed kind of intent to prove that you were a good shooter. That's something you've always wanted to show people. Has that always been kind of a driver, a motivator for you, is to show people that, hey, I'm not
just a driver.
I'm a good shooter. Yeah, right.
Yeah, for sure. Because most people, when they think of my game, they think of just getting downhill and I'm like, it's a lot more to my game than that. Like, you know, I shoot a lot of threes. I make a lot of threes. And I label myself as a great shooter. I mean, I think I can shoot very good. And it's something I want to prove more and more and more, because I don't want to be labeled as just somebody who gets downhill and dunk the ball and lay it up.
And you really endeared yourself to a lot of fans in the Philippines when you played there in the summer, shouting back at hecklers in the crowd. You know, how you kind of was hyping up Austin Reeves was a local meme for, like, I think until now. How do you reflect upon that experience and your expanding kind of influence and popularity across the world?
I mean, I think that was probably the most important experience I've went through. I mean, just locking in on basketball, not being around my friends, my family, just like I said, locking in. I think that made me a monster. And just the whole thing of just going overseas, I've never been. That was my first time, you know, going to Spain, going to Abu Dhabi, and then coming to Manila. So just meeting all different kinds of people and, you know, talking, interacting with people and seeing the fans. And they really love basketball, so I enjoyed my time there.
What statement are you guys making being number one right now? And are you guys not getting the respect you deserve?
I mean, I don't know, man. I think we're trying to make a loud statement. Like, we got a home stretch coming up, like 7 or 8 games. We want to win all 7 of those games. We want to put the world and the league on notice that we ain't just some team who can win a couple games in the, you know, regular season and go to the postseason and not perform. We here to stay for sure.
Does it mean more to you that you're helping turn around and rebuild a team that hasn't really had historical success in the past?
Mean more than what, though? What you mean? Like, than coming to a team that's already had success?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, coming to a team that was at the bottom now, not at the top yet, but we're trying to find our way and figuring it out for sure.
There are people who are rookies now that get up to play you that are maybe even a little intimidated. Do you remember being that at all with anyone else?
No, I don't remember being intimidated ever, but definitely got up to play like Brun as a rookie, Steph as a rookie, because I went to Steph camp, and KD and Kyrie 100%.
Did you bring that up to them now? Like, hey,
yeah, like Steph, we was at practice today when they called out his name and I dapped him up. I said, long way from that campsite. So no, for sure.
Guys like KD and Braun have said that they're happy they're kind of on the way out with Wemby coming up because they don't want to have to deal with him. You like to go to the basket. You're pretty young. You have to deal with him for a while. Thought about how you're going to try to navigate around the basket, try to, you know, scrub your way to different looks around the rim.
It's nothing to think about. I'm a competitor. I'm not going to run away from the problem on the court. I'm going to run to it.
The Pacers were in Minnesota when I think you unveiled a new shoe.
You said what?
The Pacers were in Minnesota the night you had the shirts on the crowd. Could you tell me about those and maybe what you're wearing tonight?
Yeah, these are my All-Star shoes that I'm wearing tonight. You know, but yeah, the Pacers game, it was fun. It was dope. Great experience. Adidas put together a great event.
You thing you're doing for your mom, scholarship for your mom. Can you talk about that and when that's important?
Nah, next question. Yeah, I'm good.
And talk a little bit about Minnesota, man, about the food scene.
The food scene. I'm not gonna lie. Pierre, the security for our team, he's been out there for a minute. He puts me onto a lot of like new food spots, like chicken spots, and
what's the best chicken spot so far you had?
I probably say BBQ. Yeah, it's right up the street from the arena. It's super good.
And earlier today, you said that you'd gladly play Troy Bolton in the High School Musical remake. I asked Tyrese Halliburton about that, and he said he'd gladly play Chad, the sidekick.
You know what I mean?
Disney
we got a 1-2 punch. They got to figure it out. They got to come get us.
Thanks, Ant.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, Ant.